Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to this your bonus reading under the umbrella of the full moon for August. If you are returning to the channel, thank you so much for your support. If you're new, this is your reading, Capricorn, for your sun, moon, and rising. And everyone, remember your rising sign is very, very important when it comes to your astrological chart. So, if, for example, you're a Capricorn, but you have like a Scorpio rising, check Scorpio out because those two together will really give you everything you need to hear. But let's get stuck into this, shall we? So, I'm doing this on the 8th of the 8th, the Lion's Gate, and this is coming out for you on the full moon, the 9th. So it's a very powerful astrological energy that we are going through at the moment. The Lion's Gate, of course, is a day of manifestation. We've been going through it for a few, since the end of the last month. But today's the peak. So if you want to manifest anything, angel of self-worth, uh, do it today. Write it with a pen and paper, not type it on the computer. Get a pen and paper, write down what you want, put it in a drawer. uh, Ask for everything you need. Don't be frightened to, and please, when you're writing your manifestations, please don't have doubt in your mind because Spirit will find a way to get it to you if it's part of your journey. Okay, and so we're going to ask for one card from our angels, gods, and goddesses deck for our beautiful Capricorns today. This is the card, of course, as you know, that we don't look at until the end of the reading. So we pop it to one side. We'll pop it here next to candle there, and we'll have a little look at the end. And now we're going to ask, please, Spirit, for the general energy for the rest of August, running into September, for our beautiful Capricorns. What's the overall energy for the next, 3 to 4 weeks, especially the next couple of weeks? Let's have a look, shall we? So, oh, gee whiz. Well, the first one's the world. Well, that's pretty positive. The next one is our Six of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. Wow, this is very, very good. We have top one. Okay, thank you. The top one is the Emperor. And we have the Ten of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of water here. Lots and lots of emotions going on here. Lots of happiness, hopefully. Because, yes, we do have the Ten of Cups, which is very contented, a very happy energy. We've got that next to the Emperor and the World. So we've got two major arcanas here, Capricorn. And the overall energy is very much the world. So this is all about, firstly, acknowledging how well you've done. It's important that you do acknowledge how well you've done, how well you're doing. It's very much time for gratitude, contentment. The World card is a message about realizing that being next to the Emperor, the message about taking the reins of our life, that organization, structure, focus, belief, all of these things can come into fruition. It's within your life, Capricorn. It's just a matter of you not doubting. There's nothing worse than feeling as if you buy a casket ticket. You go to the shop, you buy a casket ticket, and you're queuing up to buy the casket ticket. The guy behind you says, "Ah, I buy these every week, but I know I'm not going to win, but I still buy them." Well, then you know why he's not winning, don't you? So this is very much now a time for you, Capricorn, to take the leadership role in everything that you're wanting to bring into your life. The world and the Emperor together is very powerful energy. So you have the energy, you have what it takes to spend the next couple of weeks putting into a plan into place. This is what I'm feeling. I'm also getting travel. So for some of you, you could be deciding to book some travel over the next few days or the next few weeks, and that's whatever you're planning on doing. I'm being told It will be a very successful and happy occasion. And so we have two very powerful energies around you for the next couple of weeks, Capricorn: organization, logic, structure, taking that leadership role in whatever it is you wish. Organizing, organizing holidays, organizing paperwork, organizing contracts. This is very much a positive time. So we have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups in many of the tarot readers always look upon this one as somebody coming back from the past. However, I've never looked at it like that. So my guides and I always see it as, in many ways, reconciliation, and giving something another chance, giving it a go, or kind of contemplating doing that. So it's very much a situation here where maybe somebody may want to give something another go, give it another try, work things out, and so on. If you feel that that's what you'd want to do, then that's fine. We have got the Page of Cups, however, next to the Six, and that is about somebody new entering your life. So it's very possible that over the next couple of weeks, Capricorn, you could meet somebody rather special that could open these doors for you when it comes to your growth, either your career or your life in general. This is very much also a time when in relationships and friendships and the people around us can go to a much easier understanding as well, because it is cups, it is water. You have to trust your intuition in the next few weeks, Capricorn. I want you to, Spirit wants you to stay in tune with everything and anything that's going on around you over the next few weeks, because intuitively there are going to be some doors opening and some opportunities flowing in over the next couple of weeks. And Spirit is asking you to stay focused on the opportunities and also to not hesitate in looking into them. Action may be required. So pages are news, they bring in information. And this could be information that it could be very good, happy information, but it could also be information where you need to emotionally look into something. Now is the time for you to step up and to take control of everything and anything that you're wanting to create. We are under the umbrella of abundance at the moment, under the umbrella of manifestation. And there isn't anything that we can't manifest. We just need to, first of all, decide what it is we want and focus on that one big thing. The Ten of Cups is all about being really, really pleased with yourself. It is family. This could be you booking a holiday with family. It's very possible that maybe you're thinking of doing that. This is a time of completion. This is a time of feeling very happy with yourself on all levels, Capricorn. I just want to clarify a few of these cards here because they're very interesting. I just want to ask Spirit just to clarify a couple of these now with our original tarot, what I call the original tarot, which of course is the Rider-Waite. So this is for our Capricorns. Just want to clarify some of this that's going on here. Yep. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. We have Two of Pentacles, trying to weigh things up. We have the Eight of Swords, overthinking. This is just overthinking. This is allowing things maybe to get in the way. And we have the Page of Wands. So we have another page here. So some more news coming in, which is quite interesting. Yes, so the very first card the Spirit's given us here in clarification is this Knight of Wands. This is taking action. This is not allowing yourself to hesitate. Remember, they said that, this is, there's opportunities here. There's some form of opportunity. Somebody could come into your life, could be at work, any part of your life, Capricorn. It is a general reading. This could be somebody that's come into your life that's going to bring in some opportunities for you, or some ideas or chances to make a change. And you are being asked to take action on that and look into it. Look, even though we have the Five of Wands, a lot of people think this is a card of conflict. It can be, sometimes it can be inner conflict. It can also be conflicting news. It might be conflicting information. So you may hear, because we do have two pages. We have the page and the Knight of Wands here. And we know that pages are communication. So there could be some conflicting communication here, or some, everybody's competing with everybody. Everybody wants to get their say in the matter. And of course, this could very much be people at work, people in your life, could be family as well, where everybody's trying to compete when it comes to their ideas or general opinions, let's put it that way. We got the Two of Pentacles. And look, this guy always makes me laugh because, he's never really, he just doesn't know, does he? So this is trying to bring balance back into our finances, but it's also weighing something up. This is really scales and it's financial. So you could be weighing things up when it comes to family, finances, holidays. Um, the two ships in the two boats there in the background. Okay. As we can see, the waves are they're being tossed and turned around, aren't they? This can be very much a time where you're thinking about, in the past, the money I've had problems with money, or family have borrowed money, I haven't seen it again, or there's been difficulty, and so you're thinking, oh, I don't know, I've had a few issues in the past in relation to this situation. So this is why you could be a little bit torn about this decision. This is very much about she's really, really overthinking. She's overthinking. She's allowed herself for her mindset to get in the way now. So this is about, trying to decide on something, but your thoughts, you could overthink something. You could step into that space of, what's the word that I want to say? Oh, okay, exaggerate. You could be overthinking and exaggerating something that may never even happen. She's in her head too much here. So this month or the next couple of weeks, Capricorn, there's something around you where spirits ask you not to overthink and not to allow it to get out of hand when it comes to your thoughts. You could be thinking, oh, I don't really know if I will really want to be here. Look, she's got the blindfold on like the Two of Swords, so she's also needs to look at things a bit differently. Instead of allowing her mind to take over, this could be a time when you need to take that blindfold off and just look at things, get out of your head and just look and observe and really see what you see yourself. And then you could probably make this decision. There is some very interesting communication around your finances and your career and work over the next few weeks. The page of wands is all about focusing and creating something special. You could be, not all of you, but some of you could be thinking very much about a new beginning when it comes to an apprenticeship or starting something new or studying something new. And again, you're not really quite sure. You're thinking, oh, I don't know whether I can do this, and that's why it would be a good idea I don't know whether I can afford to do this, or whether it's going to be enough money while I'm studying. And so this is a time for you to look into something, because you could be imagining all sorts of negative things, whereas in fact it won't be like that. So please, Capricorns, try very hard over the next couple of weeks to find out for yourself what's really going on. Okay, because I also feel there could be something in the background around you that is going on, especially when it comes to career. Yeah, and so, right, thank you. We have the Chariot, which is terrific. So the Chariot is about you now. It's like this, it's like the Emperor. The Chariot and the Emperor together are unbelievably powerful. This is taking the reins. This is steering your ship the way where you want to go. This is taking control. You've already accomplished a great deal, Capricorn, but there is more to accomplish. This can be a move as well. Some of you may be moving, could be moving in your career, could be moving home, could be uh, buying a new car for that matter. The Chariot is very much about movement, vehicles, and so on. So you could be doing that. If you are, then again, make sure you look into it properly, won't you? Um, and so, Capricorn, lots and lots of things happening around you the next few weeks, lots of movement, lots of decisions to make. And you are being asked to, Spirit is saying, listen to you. Listen, trust your intuition. The Page of Cups is all about you stepping into your intuitive side. Capricorn, you're very, very intuitive, you really are. And so trust that intuition of yours, especially when it comes to this Five of Wands. You know, if there's things going on with competition or there's things, battles, battles going on at work or in family, whatever, so on. And if it's about, it could be about finances, make sure that you do look into it properly. Don't just listen to others, just find out for yourself. And you may need to step up, take control of that. You may need to step up on behalf of the family as the emperor. You may you may have to be the matriarch or the emperor in this situation for the family, Capricorn. You may need to take over, take control, and settle everybody down and get it all sorted out, or at work. There's internal conflict here. There is definitely conflict, some form of conflict going on around you at the moment, Capricorn. This could be family. And Spirit has just said about you trusting your intuition, and they are confirming that as well now with the Page of Cups. You have to have faith and trust your intuition. And we are talking paperwork, contracts, wills, finances, superannuation. So this is all about making sure that the next few weeks, whatever paperwork there is that needs to be looked into or sorted, you make sure you do that. This is also the card of study. So some of you, we have the Page of Wands here. Some of you may be thinking of starting studying, a young person in the family, starting to, look into the paperwork and so on and so forth. So do that, won't you? Because it has come up. It's just confirming that would be a good thing to do. And look, we do have the home. So for some of you, this could be a contract around your home. You might be buying a home, selling a home, going on a new path, moving to a new property, and make sure that you do check that fine print. And Spirit has come up here, the angel. This is the message from the angels, Capricorn. And the angel card says, you probably can't see it on the screen, but there's an angel in the middle of those wings there. And she is saying to you, you are best blessed and guided, but please have the confidence and honour yourself over the next few days, the next few weeks. Do what's right for Capricorn. Make sure you do what's right for you. It's very important that you make the decision that's going to make you happy, because you've got the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups, in this, it's not in this. I haven't got it here on hand to show it to you, but the Ten of Cups, it is all about happy families. It's about finances. It's about inheritances. It's about superannuation, but it's also about contentment and rewarding family life. And I feel this is probably your goal. This is what you really want the most, Capricorn, because you're very much homebodies, aren't you? And so remember, I'm doing this today on the Lionsgate manifestation, and this is coming out on the full moon. The full moon is all about letting all the old stuff go, getting rid of all that old stuff and moving forward in a whole new energy. And so, Capricorn, we've got the goddess of justice as the message for you from the angels, gods, and goddesses deck. So this is that beautiful. And see all the stars on there. Wish upon a star, and you will get what you're hoping for. This is the message, Capricorn. When what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. This is a really interesting message, this. So you feel that a certain situation in your life is in some way unfair, yet be assured that justice, which is the natural state of balance inherent in the universe, does exist. So remember, justice does exist. Karma is another word for that. Justice is actually the universe's law of cause and effect through which all in life is kept in balance. The recent events, Capricorn, which you perceive to be unfair, is actually a blessing in disguise, here to guide you towards your higher purpose. It is understandable that you cannot see the blessing at this time. However, the goddess of justice is asking you to surrender the strong emotions and resentments you're attached to in this situation. Right, so that's this one. Something's really upset you. Something or someone, some situation, or some decision has really upset you. And so that's just asking you just to hang in there. They're asking you to have trust. By letting go of this issue, the angel of justice will help clear your path and create the space for something wondrous to occur. Sometimes what can happen to Capricorn is sometimes things can happen to us that it's like the tower. You know, when the tower comes out in the tarot, you know, if you when you've had it in your reading with me, I've often explained to you how the tower brings us to a state of we have no choice. Something happens and it's out of our control, and we're upset, we're unhappy, we feel resentful, we feel unsettled, and it forces us into change. Sometimes it forces us into having to move, whatever. But what happens is down the track, weeks, months, sometimes years later, we say, well, if that hadn't have happened then, I wouldn't be where I am today. And this is what I'm feeling this message is about. So whatever's going on here, Capricorn, um, try very hard not to let it upset you. You know, try very hard to get out of that headspace of fear, uncertainty, and overthinking, and allow spirit to, just to take care of things and put your faith in the universe that everything is going to be okay. Look, you have got this world card as your main energy, and this is really opportunity for doors to open, things to move forward. And so there could be a little bit of stuff going on that's annoying you over the next few weeks, people carrying on, and you don't really want to be a part of it. It's very possible that could be the case. And so you step into the shoes of the emperor. You step into the shoes of the emperor. You either help to put the fire out when whatever's going on, or you just make sure that you take control of the situation and you move forward. You don't really want to be a part of it. So it's your choice. If you don't want to be part of this conflict, then you don't have to be. You can walk away. But the Emperor is a very powerful message about you having the power, the knowledge, the experience, and the wisdom to sometimes take control of a situation and turn it around for the better. So it's your choice, Capricorn. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, that's wonderful. Remember, check your rising sign, because they are also very, very powerful when it comes to what's going on in your life. It's been lovely to be with you today. Now, many of you probably know that we do our daily guidance now. We do daily messages for spirit. They're little videos that run for about 5 or 6 minutes, just to keep people, continuously guided or get messages from the spirit realm, because the universe knows what's going on our planet, and we all need a bit of encouragement, don't we? With lately, especially. So if you'd like to subscribe, you will get those notifications will come to you every day. Uh, if you'd like to leave a comment, I always reply to your comments. One of the things that does really help our channel is that if you give us a like, and so we would really appreciate that too. So take care, Capricorn. I do know it's the next couple of weeks are going to be very interesting. There's a little bit of stuff. There could be a little bit of stuff getting in the way of your plans. You're focusing on this. You're focusing on very positive stuff. It could be a little bit of family or career higgledy-piggledy going on that gets in the way. But just stay focused and concentrate on everything that you want. And don't forget, tonight's a full moon. Pop out your crystals or, get rid of those things that cut away from those things that you no longer need in your life. Make big changes to move forward, and you'll be under a whole new umbrella. You got the Chariot, remember, another major arcana. You got the Chariot taking control, taking the reins, steering your ship the direction you want to go. Okay. If you're thinking of buying a new car, make sure that you take somebody with you. Spirit's saying take someone with you when you take it for a test drive so that you get a really nice car. I'm seeing a white car. I'm also seeing a lovely blue colour. So, you've also got the Emperor and the World. So you've got three major arcanas here that are all about taking the reins of your future, your life, Capricorn. So take care. We look forward to catching up with you again in the future. Bye bye for now, Capricorn.